Mitsuhiro Arita is my favorite artist of the Pokemon TCG. He has loads of different styles, and his cards certainly do include some unique ones. Not to mention he drew possibly the most iconic card in the game. So, I'm starting at the beginning and looking at every single unique card illustrated by this artist. If you want to keep up with these videos, click that subscribe button and the bell, and choose all notifications. Here we go! Hey everyone, this is Xyleets. That's Steelix spelled backwards, and I'm back with another Arita video. Now this one is actually a rehash. It's a redo of the second one. I redid the first one with some updated stuff. I'm going to redo the second one here. We're starting off in Jungle set. So, in this new set here, I'll be adding, as I zoom in, to the custom Lego cradle that I made. In the new set, in the new series, we're going to be adding details, but we're also going to be adding music, progressing through the games as the eras in the TCG change. Starting off with Spearow here. Now, a lot of my older cards are in Japanese. Several cards throughout this are Japanese, but some of the earlier ones, because I started with Japanese sets. Execute here. Now this one, this has some really nice lighting right in here. Some highlighting there, and that's one of the first times we see really very high attention to detail on the lighting from Arita, and that's something he would continue to do throughout his time, his tenure, and even to now, of course, illustrating Pokemon cards. And illustrations in general. Clefable here, I should swap this out for the first one I pulled. That means I'd have to buy another one for my Jungle set book, but whatever. I pulled one of these from a Crane game when it first came out. That one's Japanese, but my first one was a Holo English that I pulled from a Crane game. Kind of fun memory there. Dodrio from Jungle. Rapidash. Magmar, some wonderful lighting here. You can see that the lighting is coming up off of the lava, but at the same in front of him here. But at the same time, it looks like his head is kind of glowing. So just again, wonderful attention to that detail. Bring it down a little bit. Articuno here, the first of the three. Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres, or in Japanese, Frieza. Freezer. There we go. Freezer. Not Frieza, who's, Dragon Ball. Yeah. Zapdos. Now, Zapdos here, there's actually a couple versions of this correcting for that error in the top left, that hollow void there. Now, this is the original, but not the first edition. Zapdos is my favorite legendary bird, just because of the spikes there. It has a nice it just looks stylized, and I really like it. Articuno is pretty cool too, but Zapdos is my favorite. And Moltres out here. The last time I did this video, these were all, Moltres was non-foil, and the others were foil. But I just decided to make them all foil, so I got another copy. This thing, though, it shows off how the old holos really gave it a kind of 3D feel with the cards. So I do like that. And Ghastly here. Ghastly is one of my favorite Pokemon. I have a whole collection of every Ghastly, every art. And it's just because it can take so many forms. This Ghastly here is basically the inside of Cloyster. Like, that's it. With fangs. But it's great because sometimes they're kind of gaseous, sometimes the whole Ghastly is anomalous, sometimes it looks just like it did in the game. And then even in the game he's changed a lot. His original sprite looked nothing like the sprite we got in Gold and Silver. So the green version sprite was immensely different. Now, really quick, Grimer here. He takes up a minority of the scene. So there's Grimer, and then most of the card image is actually not him. It's just kind of cool. Also, Moon. Some people love collecting cards with moons in them. I like collecting cards with cherry blossoms. That's just me. Muck. Poor Muck. No one really cares. Raichu. This is a fun Raichu, I think. Krabby. Couple errors of this card. I did notice this. There's a little halo, like a little light lens flare there or something. Let me get the dirt off of that too. There's some lens flare in that image, right up at the top there. Also, a couple different versions of this, errors and whatever. This thing is not the error, but the error version has a void through the claw for the fossil symbol there. And then Shelder. And turning the page. Doing a smokescreen attack. Psyduck, first edition. Of course, because Golduck next to him is also first edition. Right? This illustration, one of my old favorites. I actually made an animated GIF of this. And it's the first time we see a Pokemon using like a beam attack or something. Plays with perspective, depth of field, and it's just a great card. Flareon, Dark Flareon, excuse me. Oh, and by the way, we've entered Team Rocket. You might have noticed the music changed there. Jolteon. And Dark Vaporeon. This one would get a reprint in Legendary with a foil version. Really nice. That's not going to be in this book though, because this is only the original printing of the art. So you won't see two copies of the same artwork in these videos. Dark Primeape. Something just really cool about that card. I really like that illustration. Dark Slowbro. Nice little swirl there on the backside. Also, this is one of the first times that we see a trainer in the card art. Dark Dragonite. A few versions of this. This one is the non-hollow version, but there is a foil version, of course, or a hollow. And then there's a hollow, non-hollow version, an error. It has the hollow number, but it isn't actually hollow. So whether it was supposed to be hollow or if it was, yeah, who knows? Who knows? Zubat, another moon, and many people love this illustration, saying it's the first time that they really noticed Arita, and it's one of their favorites. Personally, I like it. It didn't like jump out at me at first. The first one was Dark Golduck, of course, I would say. Yeah, I like it. Dark Golbat. Dark Raichu. I'm not gonna write you a love song about this card, but it is pretty cool. It was originally printed in... Hold on, I'm gonna grab that really quick. Oh, right. So this is the original version here, and if I slide it to the side, I can see the printed version from WotC in Team Rocket. Now on the left here, this one, ooh, there's a nice little swirl down there too. This one was printed in Neo Discovery, and well, there you go. What I like about this one is the vibrancy of the background. If you look at the WotC one, the background's not quite as vibrant. Like, you can't quite see everything going on back there as much, but that's that. Dark Machoke here. Really cool artwork there. And of course, Dark Machamp to go with it. Nice swirl there behind him. People go crazy over those swirls. And then here we have a Dark Arbok. Now this one, some interesting errors about it. Every Dark Arbok, foil or non-foil, if you look down here, you'll see that the year is a little strange. What is it, 2300? 23,000, excuse me. Someone probably fat-fingered the 3 when they were typing 2000, and they got 23,000. But there is another print of this card. The Wizards promo print. And you can see it's got that Wizard stamp in the corner there, bottom right corner. But if you look at it, it actually has been corrected. It doesn't say 23,000, it says 2,000. So I find that interesting there. Dark Blastoise. Might replace that with a non-foil version at some point. Let's see if I can get a better view of the map. And this one, first of the last 2 for this. This is from the Bulbasaur side deck, or the Bulbasaur half deck, I believe. And just look at that, so much fun. And the Ivysaur to go with it. Thanks for joining me here on this video today. And I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Later.